What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're back with another repo video and another debt video. A lot of people are still in a lot of debt. People still buying these cars.
Auto loan debt is not the only debt that I have. If I'm being honest, I'm probably in close to, between my husband and I, we are probably in $80,000 or $90,000 worth of auto loan debt. Yes, I know that's insane, but it is what it is. Because we've only been making the minimum payment, like if I make $100 payment, only like $70 go towards it, which is so stupid. So my payment is $739, and that is for a Honda Civic Sport,
Wow.
I guess, for clarification. And that is because my loan is for 48 months. Now, here's the break.
See, a lot of people do that in order to pay their car off earlier. I mean, I get it, but $700 a month for a Civic? That's crazy, bro.
Here's the breakdown cost, just so you guys understand where this is coming from. The car was $28,000, okay? But with taxes and fees, it ended up being $32,000. I didn't put any money down because my interest rate was really low. It's at 3.9%. So I didn't really care to put any money down. In any case, that is why the payment on a Honda Civic is so high. But also, cars right now are expensive, you guys. I don't know what kind of cars you're
That's true, though. To buy a new car right now, you're going to pay top dollar. Especially with the tariffs and everything. Oh, you're going to pay.
talking about, where payments are like $300 if the loan is 48 months. If you're talking about a used car, yes. But if you're bragging to me that your payment is $300, maybe look at the term of your loan.
Yeah, I love it when people think that I'm stupid. I love when people think that I'm stupid, because tell me when I'm at the mechanic shop and he talking about I need a Cadillac converter, but I drive a Jeep.
Cadillac.
What car do you drive and what do you pay each month?
Wagoneer S. I pay $600 a month.
Let's go. All right, Landon, what car do you drive and how much do you pay each month?
I drive a 2024 Jeep Wrangler and I pay $700 a month.
All right. Brianna,
All
what car
right.
do you drive and how much do you pay?
A Kia K5, and I don't like telling people how much I pay.
Liz, what kind of car do you drive? What do you pay each month?
I drive a 2023 Ram 1500 Eco Diesel. My payment is $1064.
All right.
Golly.
Porter.
Now, why she need a big diesel truck like that? If you buy a new truck right now, you're going to pay pickups like $80,000, $90,000 now. I remember back in the day, Ram trucks used to be like $30,000. Now you're going to pay at least $80,000 for one. Crazy.
Porter, what kind of car do you drive and how much do you pay each month?
I drive a 2023 Jeep Gladiator and I pay just over $1,100.
Cormac, what car do you drive and how much do you pay each month?
I drive a Grand Cherokee L Summit, and I pay a whopping $1,200 a month.
Ooh, baby. Hey, Gabe, what car do you drive? How much do you pay each month?
Dodge Hornet, pay around $718.
Oh, heck no. For a Dodge Hornet, $718? That's crazy. I know those little trucks like 50-something thousand, but I never in my life thought somebody would be crazy enough to buy one and then pay $700 a month. Oh, heck no.
Wyatt, what car do you drive? How much do you pay each month?
I drive a 2024 Ram 3500, and I pay
You paying?
$1,534.
Golly, that's what I thought. You paying
Justin,
for
what do you drive? How
that.
much do you pay each month?
I drive a 2015 Subaru Legacy that's all paid off.
Nice.
My man.
Brad, what car do you drive and how much do you pay?
Well, I drive a Gladiator, and I pay about $775 a month. And my fiance drives a Dodge Hornet, and I believe that's about $650 a month.
Golly.
And my 18-year-old daughter Elena has, well, we're in between cars with her. I'm sure that'll be a payment as well. And my youngest daughter Marley, she just got a Chevrolet Trax, and she pays like $200 a month.
Let's go.
That's crazy.
2022 Dodge Charger Hellcat that was just repoed.
See, as y'all saw, all the 2024s and 2025, their payments was at least $700 a month. All the new cars are super expensive. And my man had a household full of people with car notes. That's wild, man.
Beautiful car. This car has 70,000 miles on it in only 2 years. Another really nice car is a 2022 Toyota Camry TRD Pro.
These are really nice cars, and they're pretty expensive.
Yeah, Camry's
but
cars,
it was
man.
just repoed. There's this 2023 G-Wagon G63. So you got damage there. Looks like they try to like break into this car or something. The tires are shot. The rear tire is flat, as you can see. And it's crazy to think that $100,000+ car was repoed. This is such a nice car, guys, but they did not take care of this car at all. Look at the inside. It's filthy. Smells like weed. Dirty. Sad, sad, sad. Here's a truck. This one's got wheel suspension, lifts, etc. It's got some rust right there. Yo, who knows what that is?
Nah.
This has got 18.
But if you notice, guys, a lot of people put mods on these cars, even though they have no intentions on paying for them. It's like you losing money on putting mods on the car, then it's going to get repoed. You got to pay all these fees, especially if you don't turn it in yourself and do a voluntary repo. If they got to come get it, then you got to pay the fees. It's just crazy, man. I don't see why people mod these cars knowing they ain't going to pay for them.
10,000 miles, and it was repoed. And look at this one, guys.
I mean,
it's a 2024
happen,
Chevy 2500. This is such a nice truck. It's got 30-something thousand miles. Looks like they went off-roading in it.
Wow.
Interior is filthy. It honestly still smells like new. Cracked windshield. Rear bumper is going to need repair. The bed is also dirty. And it's not just expensive cars. Look, this is a Chevy Sonic. It has some damage to it. The bumper's messed up. The fender's messed up. The windshield's cracked. And this is a cheap car, guys. This is probably like a $10,000, $15,000 car. And they still managed to get it repossessed.
Wow. I have been financially not doing great. I am in credit card debt. And it's this unhealthy cycle that I have been putting myself into. And this just relationship with money has just never been something that I was talked about. Lifestyle creep is definitely a thing, and especially when you are trying to make a brand for yourself. I think for years I have been continuously going with the trends and buying whatever everyone else buys so that I can
see. That's the mistake number one. You cannot do what everybody else is doing, especially online, social media. Social media is fake. People got to understand that. People only going to show you what they want you to see. Most of these people are living a fake lifestyle. You cannot try to keep up with them, especially using a credit card. Oh, no.
Post about it and, be seen. But then I get caught up with imposter syndrome of not being enough. For in order for me to become someone, I guess I was influenced by everyone else around me. So if I bought the next best thing, or if I looked a certain way by buying these clothes, then I was gonna make an image, a brand for myself. And that turned into so many dumb purchases along the way that I'm literally paying for now.
Yeah, guys. Well, there it is, guys. Another video, man. As you can see, it's people still paying outrageous car notes. I mean, I get it. Some people say, hey, you only live once. But, man, these credit cards, you got to pay that money back, man, because it will add up. And the stress, as you can see, this young lady was crying. Man, it's tough out here, man. So, guys, we got to make smart decisions. Like me, I'm cutting back. Those who've been following me, y'all know I just sold one of my cars. I'm driving my paid-off Camry now. I mean, it's getting tough out here, guys, so we got to tighten up. So I hope we learned something from these videos. I appreciate y'all watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.